My third hotel of the trip was in Maihama, and I moved there to go to Disney, and it was the Hoshino Resorts 1955 Tokyo Bay. This was a new hotel. It had just opened in June of 2024. So by the time I stayed there, it had only been open for a year. And it is moderately priced. My nights averaged about 120 a night, so this was one of my splurge hotels. But I really enjoyed staying here. Come along, see the hotel with me, and maybe one day you'll stay there too. So here you can see the general hallway. There are 18 floors in this hotel, and I think each floor has like 30 or 40 rooms on it, with the elevators being halfway. Yep, 40 rooms. The real good thing about each of these floors is they have these service centers here where you can get hot and cold water. There's a microwave. And then if you have any baby supplies or anything you needed to rent, you can put it back up here. But let's go ahead and head down to the second floor for breakfast, and also so that you can just kind of see what it looks like. But first, being on the 18th floor, there's a beautiful, beautiful view of the bay. All right, this is my room at Hoshino 1955 Tokyo Bay. I'm on the 18th floor, which is the top, and I'm in room 1806. So, coming in the door, you have a very spacious closet with a few hangers, a luggage rack, and some fabric and air deodorizer. Of course, you do take your shoes off and leave them here. I put mine in my closet, but you leave them here, and then you use your slippers inside because you do not wear shoes on the carpet. That's just, what you do in Japan. These doors can slide out and give you a little bit more separation for the bathroom. But here is your sink. Comes with hand and face soap, your cups, and then some amenities that you can use include facial cleansing lotion, facial toner, and facial gel. And there's also a hair dryer if you need it. Let's see. Some towels down there. Here's your toilet room. As you'll see, it's separate. There are even separate slippers for you to use because you don't wear your house slippers in the toilet. And it is a typical washlet toilet with the bidet function. And then this is the bathroom. So there is your bath chair for washing before you take your bath. The tub looks to be quite spacious. And then it has shampoo, conditioner, and body soap. I used luggage forwarding so that I didn't have to lug my luggage through the city, and when I arrived, it was already here in my room. And then coming in, you have an air purifier and a shoe dryer. That will come in handy if it rains when I'm at Disney this week. I do have, even though I'm staying here solo, I do actually have a double room, so I have 2 beds. You'll notice that they provide pajamas. It looks like they are a 2-piece set. That next to the bed, we have a reading light. And this can shift. And then there is a regular outlet and a USB. Here is the air conditioner, and you can change it as you wish. I kind of want it cold, so I'm going to leave it like that. You have the same kind of setup on this side of the bed, except this is where you have the controls for the room lights as well. So I can add lights at the headboard, in the entrance, the main room, and right there above the bed. Same thing, get your plug, your USB. It has this great couch, which I'm using for storage right now. And check out this view. I'm right on Tokyo Bay, so I can see the Pacific Ocean and Disney. You can't see, unfortunately, on this side. If I was on the other side of the building, you'd be able to see some of the parks. And then, of course, you do have this emergency flashlight in case the power goes out. There's another plug here, another USB, I think. Or actually, that is an internet landline. Have a decent sized TV. And here is the mini fridge. Fairly spacious. And there's even a container for you to get water and cool it down. And then here are the tea and coffee mugs and water glasses. And it looks like they have Earl Grey tea and coffee. And then down here is your electric kettle. And then there's a safe to protect your valuables. And some extra storage. One of the great things about Japanese hotels, and this one in specific, is they do provide a lot of amenities, so you don't have to worry about bringing them. This is the baby and kids section, and it's got all the things like diapers and toothbrushes and kid-sized slippers and kid-sized pajamas and even some books and toys for them. I mean, it's amazing that they think of everything that you could possibly need. And then this is one of the big parts of this. It's called second room, and it's literally like you have a second room that you can come and hang out in. So there's little, intimate spaces, tables where you can eat snacks. Here's just a little place where you can rest. You can even close the curtains and take a nap if you so chose. And then they have this food and drink station over here where you can buy some quick service food and drinks. Ramen noodles, teas, things like that. But yeah, this is just, a comfy place to hang out. They also have a cafeteria, it's not open right now, where you can buy lunch and dinner. And even this little fun section. Japanese food is that they actually show you what it's going to look like, and it's pretty darn accurate. So these are 2 special burgers that they currently have for their special thing of going around the world. And then here's kind of a look at the items that they offer. So one of the reasons why I picked this particular hotel is that it has a shuttle bus that takes you to the Disney Resort with a stop first at Disneyland and then a stop at Disney Sea. And it also has a shuttle down here that takes you to the local train station, which is the Shin Yurasai station. And from there you can catch many different metro lines, the Yamanote line, and you can also catch several buses so that you can get around Tokyo. So not only has having this transportation saved me money, it's made life a little bit easier. Here's kind of the breakfast spread. You can get all the different drinks, coffees, juices, waters. They have milk, yuzu citron honey, apple ginger, lemon lime, soak and vetcha, apple juice, and water. Let's try the yuzu. Right.
Here's kind of the breakfast spread. You can get all the different drinks, coffees, juices, waters. They have milk, yuzu citron honey, apple ginger, lemon lime, soak and kombucha, apple juice, and water. Let's try the yuzu. Alright, so here are some of my first picks. I have some bacon, some scrambled eggs. This was soy and burdock meat. This is rolled omelet, chicken and spicy root vegetables, little potato salad, like a pasta salad, and then I just did a green salad with some tomatoes and some carrot dressing. Just don't worry, I'm definitely going to get more stuff to try. Just wanted to start out small because I was carrying the camera and everything else, but so far this seems to be a very good value. I paid about $17, but it's all you can eat, and I figured this would be a good start. So some rolled omelet. It's very sweet, your typical egg. I like that. It's okay, but let's see. Japanese style bacon. Not bad. Alright, so I got my second helping of items. This was a rice bowl that's topped with some sashimi and a sauce. And then I got some rice with some spicy keema curry. I got their famous Reuben sandwich, and I got a shumai. And then I also got a different drink to try. So I tried the yuzu honey, and that was really good. And so I thought I'd also try the apple ginger. That's pretty good as well. All right, let's try this famous Reuben. I've never really been a big Reuben fan, but that's actually not very bad. All right, how about the curry? It's really good. It's very heavily flavored. I like that. And then finally, let's try this is okay. It's not exactly what I expected it to be, but it's not bad. I'm glad I tried it. Alright, I'm finishing my breakfast with some sweets. So I've got a fruit Danish, and where else but in Japan can you have ice cream for breakfast? You know, it may be only be 7:30 in the morning here, but a little ice cream never hurt anyone. Which is really good. It's a milk ice cream, so it's a little sweeter and different than vanilla. And I added some mandarin oranges to it. And then the fruit Danish has a little kiwi, and it looks like a little either cranberry or grape on it. That's pretty good. Flaky, and then sweet with the cream and the fruit. Overall, I feel like this breakfast buffet is going to be worth the $17 I paid for.